How's it going, guys? My name is Oliver. In today's video, we're going to be talking about the three main skills that you need to start a $10,000 per month business. Um, I'm no expert. I'm not a crazy entrepreneur. I do not have a net worth of over $1 million. What I do have is two businesses that each make over 10 grand per month. And I feel like I've learned enough to be able to teach you guys how to reach that point, at least 10 grand a month. I truly believe that anyone can make 10 grand a month. Like if you consider yourself to be an entrepreneur, you're ambitious and you're not scared of working hard, you can easily reach 10 grand. I mean, my first business, it took me quite a while because it was an online business. I struggled. I had no experience whatsoever when it came to pretty much every aspect of the business. However, when I started my second business, within a month, I basically reached 10 grand a month. I was like at 7 or 8 grand in second month, easily past that. And I realized that because of these three skills that I had, I was able to scale my second company to 10 grand a month super quickly, super easily. So in today's video, I just want to kind of share what I've learned and why I believe these three skill sets will help you guys reach the 10 grand a month. So without wasting any more time, we're going to be starting with marketing. Marketing is the first skill set that you need to have. Now, when I say marketing, what do I mean exactly? There are basically three main ways you could market your business or your services. There's cold outreach, which is cold calling or door-to-door knocking. There's paid ads, and there's content creation. So my favorite method is cold outreach when you start. So depending on what you do, it might be cold calling, especially if you're targeting businesses. That's basic skill you would need to have. If you're selling a in-person service delivery, which my second business is, door-to-door knocking. I truly believe that door-to-door knocking is the easiest way you guys can make 10 grand a month. It's a pain in the ass, like you do have to work, you do have to physically go somewhere and knock and talk with a bunch of people, but you easily can make 10 grand a month if you're somewhat decent. And when I say somewhat decent, maybe like a week or two of practicing and actually like experience going out and knocking. And then paid ads. Paid ads, I do like paid ads. However, if you're just starting out and you're starting a brand new business, don't do paid ads. Like wait until you actually see how your business performs. Once you make money from it, then maybe you can reinvest into paid ads. And also content creation. If you're doing an in-person service delivery, less important, you should still do it. If you're doing an online business, 100% start doing content right away. It's the best way to kind of differentiate yourself from everyone else who's doing basically the exact same thing as you, because there's only so many businesses you can start online. So I have a marketing agency like pretty much everyone else, and I don't do content creation for that business, and I do see like some of my competitors doing content creation, and I can't imagine how much more efficient those people are. I'm not doing content creation because it's not something I want to necessarily push more, but if you're starting an online business and you really want to hit those big numbers, I do believe content creation will be your easiest way to do that. So how do you learn marketing? Learn by doing. So if you're trying to learn how to cold call, you can read a bunch of books, you can watch a bunch of videos, but until you actually do it yourself, you're not going to learn anything. So what I recommend, pick up the phone, start calling, have like copy someone's script, someone who seems like halfway decent, tweak it to make it your own, and start calling. Like your first 2 weeks are going to be pretty bad, but afterwards you get the hang of it. That's how I got my clients for marketing. Now, second skill, sales. Sales, basically the process of converting a potential client into a paying client. The better you are at sales, the easier and the more clients you're going to be able to convert. And this is a basic skill that I believe anyone who wants to go into business, entrepreneurial, even like if you're not going into business, I think sales is very important. Being able to sell yourself, sell your service, I think it's a very important skill set to have, and it's something that will help you in your cold calling and your door-to-door knocking as well. So it's kind of mixed in with marketing as well. How do you learn sales? Again, read a couple of books, watch some videos, but best way to learn is to actually do it. So last skill set that I believe is very important is service delivery. Now, this might seem obvious, like if you're starting a business, like yeah, you do need like a service delivery. The point that I'm trying to get across by saying service delivery is I'll often see people like wanting to start a online marketing agency or any online type of business, and first thing they think is, let's hire a media buyer. Let's hire someone overseas to do the job for me because I want to operate a business. I'm a businessman. I'm not supposed to be doing the service delivery myself, which is correct. Like eventually, like you do want to outsource everything and kind of take more of a hands-off approach to your business. But I think when you're starting out, you do need to learn the basics of your service, because how do you expect the random guy you hired from Facebook to provide you with quality service when you yourself don't even know what quality means? You don't even know what a good service is supposed to look like. So let's say you're doing Google ads. How are you supposed to know what your click-through rate is supposed to be? How are you supposed to know what's a good cost per conversion? How are you supposed to know what keywords to use? What type of keywords? You have no idea how anything works, and you're trusting this random guy that you hired for $500 a month to do to do the service delivery for you. I find it really stupid. Like I don't think that's the approach that you should do. I think best thing you can do, you learn it yourself. You buy a course, you watch a couple of videos. Once you have the basics down, you work for a client or two for free. You apply what you learned and you see like, okay, can I actually do this service or can I actually do it? Once you bring in decent results and you believe you can actually do a good job for your clients, then you can start charging them. Eventually, over time, when kind of the workload gets too heavy for you to handle on your own, that's when I would bring in someone else. And because you have the experience, you have the knowledge, you can easily teach them how to do it, and you can see if these people can actually do the job for you. Are they bullshitting you, or can they actually do the service delivery? So I think that's very important. And yeah, I believe that with these three skills, you can easily make 10 grand a month. So let's say you're doing a online service business, marketing. So you learn how to, let's say, cold call. So now you call a bunch of businesses, you get meetings, and then you get good at sales. So those meetings will start converting more to paying clients. Great. So now you know how to find clients and you know how to convert clients. Now the next goal is to keep those clients as long as you can. How are you going to do that? By having a good service delivery. So that's when you learn service delivery. Once you master these three things, super easy. I have two businesses right now. First one I struggled a lot. It was the online marketing agency because I was not good at service delivery. I was okay at sales and marketing, like cold calling or um, yeah, just cold calling, sending cold DMs and stuff like that I had no experience. I wasn't good at. So I practiced and now I'm a lot better. And now when I started my second business, granted, it is a in-person business, in-person service delivery. Within my first month, I was basically able to reach 10 grand a month. Once you learn these skill sets, you can easily scale pretty much any service business to 10 grand a month. And that's what I've learned so far. And not only learned, but also applied it. So, yeah, I think that's going to be all for today's video. I hope you guys learned something new. I will be making new videos on each of these skill sets and going more in depth on what you need to learn, how to learn it, and I'll also be teaching what I've learned over the past 2 years of doing business. And yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing you guys again. So see ya.